Hey, by the way, Simone, where's your sister?
Where else would Whitney be? She had tennis practice this morning.
Okay, good. Then I can tell you what happened last night. My plan is working. Charity is scared stiff of Miguel.
You think you have news? Mine is even bigger.
How could it be?
I talked to him, Kay. I talked to the boy of my dreams.
You mean that cute guy you pointed out to me last night at the police benefit?
That's the one.
Simone, I am so proud of you. You actually took my advice and went up and talked to him. Way to go.
He's the boy of my dreams, Kay. I felt it the minute I saw him.
Okay. What did it feel like?
Well, the feeling started in my toes.
What kind of feeling?
Like a tingling.
Then what?
Then, it crawled up to my knees, and it leapfrogged right into the pit of my stomach.
What else?
I couldn't take my eyes off him. It was like a rainbow was floating right through me. And then my ears started ringing, not a bad ringing. It was like bells.
And since then, you can't think of anything else?
You got it.
No, girlfriend, you got it. That's the way it feels when you've met the guy you're meant to be with. It's like you're hooked, and there's nothing in the world more important than being with him.
Nothing.
I mean, not school, not homework, not clothes, not makeup, not even your own family.
Well, maybe my family's more important.
No, you'll see.
We barely even talked to each other, but it seemed like he made me feel things I've never felt before.
Now you know how I feel about Miguel.
I actually sold him my dad's favorite leather jacket for $5. Dad was so mad, but it was so worth it.
See what I mean?
Yeah.
So, what's Dream Boy's name? Where does he live?
I don't know. All I know is he's out there somewhere. And if it's the last thing I do, I am gonna find him. We better get some breakfast or we're gonna be late for school.
Dr. Russell, Coach Russell.
Morning, Kay.
Simone, I'd like to have a word with you.
Uh-oh. That's the way my mom talks when she's mad.
What did I do, Mom?
I told you that I didn't want you to have anything to do with that boy. I want an explanation, and I want it now. I'm waiting, Simone.
Didn't Dad tell you? I only talked to that guy because he was cold, and he needed a jacket. All he had on was that t-shirt.
That is no reason to disobey me.
Well, Dad's old jacket fit him perfectly. He just got here from L.A., and he didn't have a jacket. And it was cold out last night. If I hadn't sold him that jacket, you'd be treating him for pneumonia in your clinic today, Mom.
Well, it was chilly last night.
And he's the nicest guy, Mom.
He looks like a street kid, and I don't want you hanging around kids like that.
I can't believe you're against him because he doesn't have any money.
That's not it. It's just, you don't know anything about him.
But you always taught me and Whitney not to prejudge people.
Simone, I think we better get moving.
I fixed your girls breakfast.
We can just have some toast. Ooh, I forgot my biology book. We'll be right back down. Bye, Mom. Have a nice day.
You too, sweetie.
Bye, Dr. Russell. Thanks for breakfast.
2 pieces of toast is not breakfast. Next time I'm going to insist that you girls sit down and have a proper meal.
That'll be the day.
We'll see you at school, Dad.
That reminds me, girls, the high school gym is going to be refinished today.
Oh, gee, does that mean there's no gym class today?
No, that means we're going to have phys ed at the youth center this morning. Oh. Wait a minute. You know, you act like that around your phys ed teacher, I can give both of you an extra 25 push-ups.
Dad, you wouldn't.
I would.
Run, honey. Charity's waking up again.
Okay.
I've got to get over there.
Kay, I heard that. I know you're concerned about how your cousin Charity is doing, but I have to wait until after school.
But that's hours from now.
I'm sorry, Kay. Your mom and dad would say the same thing. Now, I know that Miguel has permission to skip classes, but you don't.
I know, Dad.
Sweetheart, walk you to your car. Careful going to school.
You've got to cover for me in phys ed today. I mean, I have to get to the hospital.
But why, Kay? What can you possibly do there?
Well, I just want to see what happens when Charity wakes up. I mean, if she doesn't recognize Miguel or if she screams when she sees him, then I'll know I can make my move.
Kay, it doesn't matter how she reacts to him. It's how he reacts to her, and he's still crazy about her.
Well, that's all going to change.
Well, I'm not going to argue with you this morning. I've got my own life to think about.
That boy?
Yes. I'm going to find out his name and where he lives and get to know him better.
Good luck.
If only I didn't have to go to the stupid youth center for Jem in school today.
I know what you mean. School can really get in the way of real life sometimes.
That's okay. I can wait. Because it seems like I've had this feeling since last night that my whole life is finally beginning. And it's so scary, but mostly exciting.
I know what you mean. It's like once you've met the right person, nothing's ever going to be the same.
Yeah.
Let's go. I came here as soon as I could, Miguel.
Why aren't you in school, Kay?
Well, I cut because I heard that Charity was waking up. You know, I wanted to be there for you. And Charity. So what's happening?
I'm not sure. Dr. Russell's checking her out now. I decided to wait out here.
Then she hasn't seen you since she woke up?
No. I'm waiting to hear if it's all right. I don't want her to see me and get upset again. But the waiting's killing me.
I know what you mean. Why don't we go for a walk and come back later? It might make you feel better.
There's no way I can leave now, Kay. But thanks for the offer. Charity couldn't have a better cousin. And I couldn't have a better friend. She's still scared of me.
I'm so sorry, Miguel.
Why is this happening?
I'm sorry, Miguel. I wish I could tell you why Charity isn't remembering people or why she's afraid of you.
Will it ever change? Will I always have this effect on her?
I can't answer that either. Not yet. What bothers me the most is that Charity was starting to remember the other day now. She's back to square one.
Does that mean she's getting worse?
Not necessarily. It just means that she doesn't have a real hold on her memory yet. And that's the key to her recovery. When she starts to remember her life before the fire, especially her mother, then she'll start to remember everything, including you.
I'm praying that happens soon.
I'll be here for you whether that happens or not. You can count on that.
That means a lot to me, Kay. If only there was some way I could jog Charity's memory.
Oh, I don't think that's such a good idea, Miguel. I mean, it could backfire, right, Dr. Russell?
Anything's possible.
That would be awful, Miguel. I mean, it's just my opinion, but maybe you should stay away from Charity for a while, you know, and give her a little space, and then see what happens.
But what if she never remembers me?
You don't want to think like that, Miguel. Sooner or later, Charity is going to remember her mother since the two of them were so close.
She loved her so much.
And when she does, those memories are going to come flooding back, and she's going to start to remember other things, other people, like you.
I hope she never remembers her mother then.